Was East African time, broadcasting live from Kampala at Nile Avenue. Welcome to the Lunchtime News with me, Wadulo, Mark Arnold. Without further ado, let's start off this bulletin. Speaker of Parliament Anita Among has challenged the Muslim communities to dedicate this year's month of Ramadan towards helping the needy. She encouraged Muslims to strengthen their relationship with the Almighty, and this was during the annual iftar dinner held at the Uganda Parliament. She also offered 50 million shillings financial support towards the construction of Al Hidayah Mosque in Kaboa of Rubaga Division. Let's take a look.
You are the only person who has occupied the office of Deputy Speaker and Speaker in the same term of office. I want to believe that this is a strong vote of confidence that you can steer this august house to the highest levels. And I want to say that having our project of Kadhi's Courts among the business of your parliament shall just add a big credit to your achievements.
This is the highest attendance of the iftar dinner in the history of these dinners. This is the highest. The list of introductions here from the diplomatic community, the religious leaders, only show and confirm that this is the highest attendance we have had. On behalf of the Muslim Parliamentary Caucus, I want to thank all of you for coming in big numbers, and I want to particularly thank the Right Honourable Speaker for making this happen.
The first will say, "Oh Lord, I preserved him from this peaceful and the desires during that day. Let me intercede for him." The above expression highlights the importance of fasting, and I encourage the Muslim fraternity, the Muslim brothers in Uganda and all over, to take advantage of this month of Ramadan to multiply their praises and worship the Almighty Allah. I am aware of the rewards that come with providing this kind of dinner during the fasting period. And I believe today, as Parliament of Uganda, we are going to get all the blessings because of providing this kind of dinner. I encourage all the Muslim brothers and sisters to dedicate this year's Ramadan to giving to the poor. As we retreat to our homes, we should not forget the less privileged people who cannot provide for themselves. And that's why we felt as Parliament, we should be able to see and show an example that we are providing for the people who may not be able to provide for others. And on that note, therefore, that's why today in this dinner, we want to give the less privileged from the Kaboa Mosque. The office of the Speaker is giving that mosque 50 million shillings. Can the leader of that mosque come and take? I also want to assure the Muslim community, as Parliament of Uganda,
In other news, Christians under the Uganda Joint Christian Council, UJCC, have this morning observed the ecumenical public way of the cross, running under the theme, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." Details in this report.
Christians at Rubaga Cathedral, Kampala Archdiocese, defied the early morning downpour to observe the ecumenical public way of the cross. The Archbishop Kampala Archdiocese, Dr. Bishop Paul Semogerere led the believers from Lubaga Cathedral to the streets of Kampala in worship, praise, and prayer. The faithful decried several vices within the country and prayed for God's intercession.
Iraba amalaga mutikka omusalaba omunene ku mubiri omwerere nga tebassaako nkata. Yesu n'agenda nga tusitudde nga tawalula muwalule. Yagenderera okutegereza obutamuteesa.
How to die to ourselves for others, so that your kingdom may become more and more visible in our world. Help us to treat one another humanly, see you in every human being, and love everyone as you loved us.
The Public of the Cross Journey is annually commemorated on Good Friday, a day observed to symbolize Jesus Christ's crucifixion and a victory over death. It is observed during the Holy Week, preceding Easter Sunday, when Jesus Christ resurrected. Joseph Bule, UBC, in Kampala.
In other news, the mayor of Jinja City, Mr. Peter Kasolo, has praised President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for establishing an industrial hub in Busoga sub-region, adding that it will engage the youth in economic activities after acquiring skills. The mayor made these remarks while meeting the Director, Industrial Hubs and Presidential Projects Engineer Raymond Kamujisha with the leadership of Busoga sub-region at the hub in Nakabango Village, Jinja Northern Division in Jinja City. Engineer Kamjisha was representing the State House Controller, Madame Jane Bareche. Mayor Kasolo, who is a member of the NUP party, explained that he attended the meeting for the cause of development. He strongly urged RDCs and all leaders of Busoga to support the program for development to take place. He told leaders the genesis of the industrial hubs concept, pointing out that its main objective is to get the majority of the population to join the money economy. He pledged to provide them with the guidelines for the recruitment of beneficiaries, as well as the selection of the committee to oversee activities at the hub. The Senior Private Secretary to the President on Political and Youth Affairs, Mr. Longa Godfrey, commended the Mayor of Jinja for working together with the government to implement NRM programs. The resident city commissioner, Jinja, Honorable Saleh Kamba, also paid tribute to President Museveni for the hub, adding that it answers questions often asked about what NRM has done for the country. He described the hub as a big share from the national cake, urging all stakeholders to support the project. Mr. Kamba saluted the mayor of Jinja for making a distinction between party politics and development.
On how things must be done. So I'm so humbled to have this opportunity that I can also raise my voice and also contribute towards the development of Busoga, but particularly Jinja City, where the facility is sitting.
You find that we can produce something and take it to the world.
So many initiatives have been put in place, like Youth Livelihood Program, so many women fund, but it has not taken away the unemployment that we face in this country. And in the wisdom of the president, which we find very wise, it is this skilling program that is going to put people in the money economy. Because once somebody gets a skill, they can easily join the money economy. because you will have learned a skill, you can be employed. Maybe you can start up a small welding plant somewhere, or a small carpentry or a confectionery, or you can start a tailoring business, and then you have that skill that you can start within your community. Now that we have electricity in the communities, it is very easy to start such a program. So we applaud the President, we thank the President so much for this great initiative, and this is going to transform this country to a middle-income country.
So I want to thank you, Mayor, for that speech. That is the way to go. Politics has changed. When the ruling party takes over, if you don't want to work with them, don't contest. Pull out. Because by all means, constitutionally, you like it or not, you're going to implement their manifesto.
So regardless of our political shades, this is development. Let all of us support it. And poverty does not discriminate the opposition and the NRM. It attacks all of us equally.
Very interesting remarks right there. In other news, the Minister for Energy and Mineral Development, Ruth Nankabirwa, has urged Ugandans to patronize commodities manufactured in the country as imported goods and will soon become expensive and hard to come by. Nankabirwa said this while on fact-finding tour at Nile Transformers in Jinja. The group corporate manager, Nile Transformers, Baganzi Francis, urged government to strengthen the capacity of testing equipment at the UNBS. Let's take a look.
Rubber, then 2 MBA, we have supplied to MMPs.
So we deliberately suppress imports, and we promote exports, and we promote Ugandan manufactured goods. For as long as the quality is good, people will always buy from Uganda. Gadgets which are really heavy and very expensive. Okay, so Nile Transformers is promising because, like I've seen these heavy transformers which are not manufactured in Uganda. When they keep breaking down, one would think about taking them outside for repair. But if you have Nile Transformers here, who can repair our huge transformers that we use, it reduces on the cost. Secondly, there is also technology transfer.
With them, okay? We can partner with them and make sure that we test our own transformers here. Right now, we don't have that facility in place. Like look at the lightning arresters. Lightning arresters, we cannot test them here. But what we are appealing to the government of Uganda, since we have harmonized the standards, the ESC, the East African Community, now we have USC ESC standards. They are harmonized. Let Uganda National Bureau of Standards recognize test reports from other East African member states.
Let's take a short commercial break. We'll be back with more lunchtime news after this. Let's take a look.
Need to send money to a loved one but you don't have enough on your phone? Have you run out of fuel but you don't have enough money? Do you want to pay for yaka or water but have insufficient funds? Or do you want to shop but you don't have enough money? Don't worry, get away with MTN Momo Advance. Momo Advance tops up your Momo to complete your transactions. Dial *165*5*3# to apply. MTN Momo Advance is always available when you need it.
A World Cup in the desert? The first one in the Middle East. The first to be held at the end of the year? That's crazy. Get ready for spectacular moves. High-flying saves. Unbelievable goals. out of this world celebration.
Would you believe it? What a moment here!
All 64 matches live. That's over 5,000 action-packed minutes of the FIFA 2022 World Cup Qatar. Now that's crazy. Catch all the action only on SuperSport, your world of champions. On GoTV. Love it.
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or give.
Get freaky too! Dial star 149 star 10 hash to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial star 149 star 10 star 5 hash. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial star 149 star 10 hash to get started. Airtel, the smartphone network.
This is how we play. Play with power.
This is how we do it.
How we put a team together. This is how we pass on greatness. Because with this team to inspire us, there's nothing we can't do.
Go for goals and win. Buy a Pepsi glass bottle or Pepsi Max 330 ml. Check another crown and win soda, TVs, caps, t-shirts and cash. Redeem prizes at any Pepsi depot or truck countrywide. Terms and conditions apply. Pepsi, for the love of it.
Pay for your dream phone, Mpola. Get your dream phone today for as low as 1,400 Uganda shillings with free data for a year and pay slowly. All phones come with daily 50 MBs for 12 months. Repayment period is 1 year. Available at MTN service centers and M-Kopa shops. We bring you a fresh, well-researched program to help you identify opportunities for investment, job creation, growing your entrepreneurial skills, wealth creation, and social transformation. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Every week, we showcase opportunities for creating new products and services. Excellence in innovation, the passion and drive to succeed, and the right mindset to grow your business. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Brought to you by Operation Wealth Creation.
Affordable packages, great entertainment,
Sports, the local content, telenovela, the movies. There is something for everybody. Go TV, this is where great stories live.
Get the best entertainment for any budget. With GoTV, you will have great entertainment for as little as 13,000 Uganda shillings per month. GoTV, great stories, Zidiwano. GoTV Uganda, love it.
COVID-19 is still here with us. As Professor Maggie Chigozi states, the time is now for all of us to get vaccinated.
When we have one person who's not vaccinated, it affects everybody around them, most especially the ones close to you. Keep your family safe. Anyone right now who's over 18 should go and get vaccinated.
Because of the new COVID-19 circulating variants like Omicron, it is very important for all of us to be fully vaccinated with 2 doses of the same vaccine type. It's only those getting Johnson & Johnson who receive only a single dose to be fully protected.
Even after vaccination, continue to adhere to all SOPs by wearing a mask properly, covering your mouth and nose, washing your hands regularly with soap and clean water or using an alcohol-based sanitizer, maintaining physical distance of at least 2 meters from others and avoiding crowds. Echa COVID-19, chija kugwa. This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF and partners.
Still watching the lunchtime news broadcasting live from Nile Avenue, UBC TV. Now, in more news, travelers along Kasese-Mbarara Road have appealed to government through Uganda Road Authority, UNRA, to speed up the construction works for Kazinga Channel Bridge that connects Kasese to Mbarara. The bridge links the entire western region to other parts of the country, including the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda.
I started working on it, the problem, the challenges we got, it's only that on our customers, they get stuck here, they don't do the game drive, it is the problem. Suppose those who have stayed like close to go for the game drive, it is a problem. So they should work on it, and they finish it. Everything goes very well, and the business goes very well. Which they bloat all the time. It is dead. The engineers are not working very well. So they could have not sent this one because this place is very busy for the customers. The tourism are just getting stuck here because of the ferry all the time. It is small.
On the international scene, the number of coronavirus cases and deaths in Africa have dropped to their lowest levels since the pandemic began, making the longest decline yet seen in the disease. And that's according to the World Health Organization. Now we have a report on this.
On COVID-19, there is good news. Last week, the lowest number of COVID-19 deaths was recorded since the early days of the pandemic. However, some countries are still witnessing serious spikes in cases, which is putting pressure on hospitals. And our ability to monitor trends is compromised as testing has significantly reduced. This week, the COVID-19 IHR Emergency Committee met and unanimously agreed that the pandemic remains a public health emergency. I appreciated their advice and agree that far from being the time to drop our guard, this is the moment to work even harder to save lives. Specifically, this means investing so that COVID-19 tools are equitably distributed and we simultaneously strengthen health systems as outlined in the 2022 WHO Strategic Preparedness and Response Plan. Bridging the vaccine equity gap is the best way to boost population immunity and insulate against future waves. But it's not just vaccines. Over the past 2 years, WHO has continued to update its clinical management of COVID-19 guidelines and hone its recommendations based on the latest science. Treatments including oxygen, corticosteroids, and antivirals are helping to further break the link between COVID-19 infection and death. Diagnostics are also improving and becoming more accessible. However, just as I said last year that trickle-down vaccination is not an effective strategy for fighting a deadly respiratory virus, trickle-down treatment and testing are similarly reckless. Diagnosing at-risk patients early enough for new antivirals to be effective is essential and should be available to everyone, everywhere. In addition, higher testing and sequencing rates will be vital for tracing existing and identifying new variants as they emerge. WHO scientists continue to work with thousands of experts around the world to track and monitor the SARS-CoV-2 virus. At present, there are a number of Omicron sublineages we're following closely, including BA2, BA4, BA5, and another recombinant detected made up of BA1 and BA2. This virus has over time become more transmissible and it remains deadly, especially for the unprotected and unvaccinated that don't have access to healthcare and antivirals. The best way to protect yourself is to get vaccinated and boosted when recommended. Continue wearing masks, especially in crowded indoor spaces. And for the indoors, keep the air fresh by opening windows and doors and invest in good ventilation. Just as we continue to respond to the current pandemic, WHO is preparing for the next. I have spoken before about the need for a generational agreement that would ignite the investments, collaboration, and engagement we need to protect our planet and our people. Our member states are currently negotiating this, and WHO has opened up the conversation to the world through public hearings. I'm encouraged by the rich diversity of people from around the world that raised their voices at public hearing of the Intergovernmental Negotiating Body, INB, which is tasked with developing a new instrument to prepare for the world for future health threats. Everyone has been affected by this pandemic.
Pay for your dream phone, Mpola. Get your dream phone today for as low as 1,400 Uganda shillings with free data for a year and pay slowly. All phones come with daily 50 MBs for 12 months. Repayment period is 1 year. Available at MTN service centers and M-Copper shops. We bring you a fresh, well-researched program to help you identify opportunities for investment, job creation, growing your entrepreneurial skills, wealth creation, and social transformation. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Every week, we showcase opportunities for creating new products and services. Excellence in innovation, the passion and drive to succeed, and the right mindset to grow your business. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Brought to you by Operation Wealth Creation.
A World Cup in the desert? The first one in the Middle East. The first to be held at the end of the year? That's crazy. Get ready for spectacular moves, high-flying saves, unbelievable goals, out-of-this-world celebrations.
Would you believe it? What a moment here!
All 64 matches live. That's over 5,000 action-packed minutes of the FIFA 2022 World Cup Qatar. Now that's crazy. Catch all the action only on SuperSport, your world of champions. On Go TV. Love it.
COVID-19 is still here with us. As Professor Maggie Chigozi states, the time is now for all of us to get vaccinated.
When we have one person who's not vaccinated, it affects everybody around them, most especially the ones close to you. Keep your family safe. Anyone right now who's over 18 should go and get vaccinated.
Because of the new COVID-19 circulating variants like Omicron, it is very important for all of us to be fully vaccinated with 2 doses of the same vaccine type. It's only those getting Johnson & Johnson who receive only a single dose to be fully protected.
Even after vaccination, continue to adhere to all SOPs by wearing a mask properly, covering your mouth and nose, washing your hands regularly with soap and clean water, or using an alcohol-based sanitizer, maintaining physical distance of at least 2 meters from others, and avoiding crowds. Echa COVID-19, chija kugwa. This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF and partners.
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or give.
Get freaky too! Dial *149*10# to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial *149*10*5#. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial *149*10# to get started. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Football packages, great entertainment, sports, the local content, telenovela, the movies. They
entertainment for any budget. With GoTV, you will have great entertainment for as little as 13,000 Uganda shillings per month. GoTV, great stories, Zidiwano. GoTV Uganda, love it.
We bring you a fresh, well-researched program to help you identify opportunities for investment, job creation, growing your entrepreneurial skills, wealth creation, and social transformation. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Every week, we showcase opportunities for creating new products and services. Excellence in innovation, the passion and drive to succeed, and the right mindset to grow your business. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Brought to you by Operation Wealth Creation.
Welcome back from that break. You're still watching the lunchtime news. Now, to push you further, Kakumiro District is holding a parish model sensitization workshop. The workshop is organized by the district woman MP, who also doubles as the Prime Minister, Robina Nabanja. Facilitators at the workshop include Minister for Local Government, Raphael Majezi, State Minister for Transport, Fred Biamukama, Major General Sam Kavuma, the Deputy Coordinator Operation Wealth Creation, and Dennis Sozi Galabuzi, the National Patron for the Parish Development Model. And the coordinator, the Prime Minister Nabanja, has also called upon participants to spread the gospel of the Parish Development Model to their respective jurisdictions so that this gospel can be felt and understood well. Now, this event is taking place and shall be soon viewed live on UBC TV shortly. And that brings us to the end of our lunchtime bulletin. Kindly stay tuned for more news in our subsequent bulletins. My name is Wadulo Mark Arnold, and have yourselves a great afternoon.